Valley News Live at 6.
A controversial North Dakota ballot measure has been removed by the state Supreme Court. Just last month, the group collected enough signatures for measure number 3 to ask voters in November to amend the state constitution.
As Valley News Team's Joshua Pagero explains, a lawsuit was filed after we reported on several complaints alleging the group behind Measure 3 was using dishonest tactics.
In a unanimous decision, the state Supreme Court ruled in removing Measure 3 from the November ballot. Brighter Future Alliance, a conservative group, filed a lawsuit earlier this month seeking to remove it.
There's pretty clear law here in North Dakota, and they didn't follow it. And so we think this was the right decision. We're obviously very pleased with what the court ruled today.
The group behind Measure 3 is North Dakota Voters First, and they sought to modernize the state's election system by proposing 5 changes to the Constitution. They included extending the voting window for deployed military members to send in their mail-in ballots from 46 days to 60 days before an election, and doing away with the primary system by party. As we reported in June, the Secretary of State received complaints that petitioners were being dishonest in collecting signatures.
Not say that there's anything deceptive happening at all on our side.
Brighter Future Alliance says the left-wing group was trying to hoodwink voters.
At the end of the day, if they're not being told the truth up front, how are they going to know what they're voting on? And that was really our whole point behind this.
The Supreme Court ruled Tuesday Measure 3, quote, does not comply with the constitutional requirement that it contain the full text of the measure.
This wasn't a grassroots North Dakota effort. This is from out of state. They didn't even know that we don't have voter registration here.
Records show the majority of the funding for North Dakota Voters First came from Colorado, Texas, and Massachusetts. In Fargo, Joshua Pagero, Valley News Live.
We reached out to North Dakota Voters First for a response on the Supreme Court's decision, but haven't heard back yet.
It's been